Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Trove Let's Play series, and today we're going to be taking a look at another of the newest dragons to come with the Adventures update. Last time we took a look at Blocktron, which you can find in the top right little white eye card thing, whatever they're called, in the top right hand of the video, as well as I'm still giving away 5 Blocktron codes. And remember, Blocktron is the hardest dragon in the entire game to get, from what I understand. Like, literally, he has no competition in terms of how difficult he is to get. I have 5 codes for him, which automatically unlock him, and there are codes so they work on PC, PS4, Xbox, whatever system you play on. If you win a code, you can claim it and use it for whatever system you play on. Now remember, I'm giving these away over on my Twitch channel, so you have to find the link in the description below. It's twitch.tv/unrated54. I know I said that in the last video. I've yet to do a Trove stream since the last video, since I was only a couple days ago. So next time I do a Trove stream, you can expect that I will be giving away some of those codes. So make sure that you follow the channel so that way you know whenever I go live. Or you can just follow me on Twitter. I actually need to start promoting my Twitter a little bit more, because that's where I post all my updates. YouTube, Twitch, just whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm trying to talk about at the moment. That's all on Twitter. You can find that in the description below as well. But anyways, let's get back into the reason for this video, not the last video. If you cannot already tell by my theme of my gunslinger right here, which dragon we're going to be covering today, it is going to be Sarsaponia, the bubble dragon. I don't know the you know how it's like Blocktron, the Unforgivable, or whatever it was? I forget. But this one is Sarsaponia, the Pristine. There you go. I was just going to say the bubble dragon, because that's basically what it is. It's all about bubbles. The whole theme of my gunslinger right now is just bubbles, because it fits the dragon perfectly. We got the bubble suit costume. We got the bubble dragon. There's the bubble hat aura. There's the bubble weapon aura from the PvP Sea of Sorrows, or whatever it's called. Sorrow of Defeat. Not that. But anyways, everything is bubble themed, which I thought was pretty cool, because I haven't really seen themes that fit together that much. Like, if you play with the hot dog suit, there's no hot dog hat aura. There's no hot dog stellar or radio aura, right? There's no hot dog dragon to fit the theme. This theme, the whole bubble theme, even though it's not like amazing looking, right? It's pretty cool, pretty funny, but it's not like amazing. It's just that it all fits together, which is what I like about it. But anyways, let's go over the dragon. So Sarsaponia, I believe, is one of the more difficult dragons to get, just because of how much fishing it takes to get it. Now, I know the fragments are pretty quick to fish up, but it's the fish required. I think you need 4,000 or 1,000 jumping jade fish. At least that's what it was on PTS. It was like 4,000 or 8,000 jumping jade fish. That's the hard part. So it's going to take a few hours just to fish this dragon up, and a lot of people don't like fishing, which inherently makes this a more difficult dragon to get, because the difficulty is getting past the boredom of fishing for hours upon end. That's a difficulty curve, in my opinion. So it's one of the more difficult dragons to get. Again, I got a code for it. Because Chronozilla, she had an extra code that she gave to me, which I was very grateful for. So that's how I got it. Like I said, I've only accepted 3 codes ever, and it was for Endurian, Blocktron, and now Sarsaponia. So those are this is the last code that I've received ever on my account. But anyways, let's go over the VFX. If you can see, if you hold down, by the way, left click, I'm holding down left click. It's kind of like the Primordial dragon, where it automatically shoots. I don't know if all the dragons do that. Or, oh, I just got desynced down to the bottom there. I don't know if all the dragons do that still, but I know the Primordial Flame Dragon, if you hold it down, it does this. And I noticed that it did it with this too. Again, I don't know, it probably does that with every dragon, I don't know. But I just noticed it with this dragon. But anyways, I mean, it's a giant bubble. If you can't already tell what the theme of this, am I desyncing? I don't know what's going on. I think the game's just really laggy. I'm trying to show you guys the VFX here. It's just a giant bubble, and then it explodes into more bubbles, as you can probably tell by the entire theme of this dragon. And then when you fly, you got bubbles that fly behind you. It's all bubbly. And also the dragon itself, it looks, you know, it fits the theme of the costume. I don't know if the same person made all of them. That's Biscuit. Oh, he did. Okay, so Turbo Duck here, he made all of them, I guess. So that's probably why it's kind of like a funny-ish type theme to it. Like I mentioned earlier, it's kind of funny and stuff like that. So how it's all like bubbly and stuff. So, you know, it's a pretty cool dragon. Not my favorite. Sorry, Turbo Duck. But I'm more into like the serious looking dragons. But It's gonna be the theme that I rock for a while, just because everything fits together so well with the whole bubble theme. So I'm definitely gonna be rocking it for quite a bit. Plus, I just got the dragon, so might as well rock the dragon, right? Yeah, so the dragon, you guys can form your own opinions on it. Look at it right now. It's pretty cool, right? It's got the whole bubble theme. So let's start doing some dungeons, and we can talk here. So I didn't want to do like I did last video, where I talked about IRL stuff the entire video, because last video was complete IRL through like the entirety of the video. It was like 5 minutes of the dragon Blocktron, and then 10 minutes of IRL. So I don't want to do that in this video, but I am still going to take it away from Trove, and I want to talk about games that I'm kind of looking forward to, and basically things that should be coming to the channel. So it's a little bit more relevant to you guys. I guess the second PC was a little relevant to you guys because it's like a cool thing that everyone that plays PC games likes to talk about. But yeah, so games I'm looking forward to right now, and games that I kind of want to move my channel direction into, is kind of just games that I've played in the past, but I'm just really addicted to them again. So first things first is World of Warcraft. Ever since BlizzCon, and you know how they announced all the classic servers and stuff like that, it's just gotten me really, and the new expansion, by the way, Battle for Azeroth, I've gotten really deep into World of Warcraft again, so I wanted to kind of bring that back. That did actually very well on my channel when Legion came out. Those videos were getting, you know, thousands of views, sometimes tens of thousands of views, which is really good for a video that's not Trove. Sure, Trove videos of mine have hundreds of thousands of views. In fact, I have millions of views now through Trove. I think I have about 6 million views in Trove views, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, how this game has generated that many views. I would have never expected it, because I've been covering this game for years now before it was even the slightest bit popular. But yeah, so those videos did quite well. So I'm sure that a lot of people will probably be looking forward to me bringing back some World of Warcraft videos. I wanted to do the whole challenges with World of Warcraft. I've never done them before. I started the Iron Man a long time ago, but I only got to like level 20 or something, and then I just played a different game. It wasn't that I got bored of it or I failed. I just, you know, things happen and you start playing different games, and then you forget about the game you're playing, right? So that's what kind of happened before with the Iron Man challenge, before I even did YouTube and stuff like that. So I kind of want to do all the challenges there. If you go to like wowchallenges.com, I think it is, that's where basically all the challenges are. They have the Iron Man, which is, you know, you cannot die once, all the way to level 110, which is a crazy enough challenge in itself. But that's not even the hard part. The hard part is that you cannot use gear that is above white quality, which means 0 stats. There's no stamina, there's no strength, there's no, you know, crit, versatility, no stats. At least no secondary stats. There might be strength and stamina or agility if you're using like a pole arm. But as far as I remember, there's like no stamina on those weapons because they're basic. They're like, no one's supposed to actually use those in the game. They only exist to put gold into the game by selling them to vendors. So the hardest part about that challenge is there's no grouping. You cannot use gear with stats on it, basically, which is a white. You can only use white or gray quality gear, which is called junk gear, by the way. It's like literally called in the game junk gear. You have to use junk gear, and you cannot die. You have to reach max level. There's a few more rules, like no heirloom, stuff like that. Obviously, if you can only use whites, that's just obvious. But for the most part, those are the big rules. No dying, no grouping, no buffs, no gear, and basically just make the game as hard as possible. So that's the first challenge. There's also the Tin Man challenge, which is kind of, it's Iron Man, except for you're allowed to die. That's the only difference, I believe. I might start with that just because not a lot of people do Tin Man, because Iron Man is just, why do Tin Man when you could just do Iron Man? So I think if I do Tin Man, I could kind of corner the market of Tin Man then, right? Because there'd be like no search results for people looking into Tin Man, because everyone just does Iron Man. So that's just like a business type thing. I think I might start with Tin Man just so I can get those search results, you know, that doesn't really have as much competition as the Iron Man challenge does. And then there's the Pacifist challenge, which means you cannot kill a single mob. If a quest requires you to kill a mob, you can't do that quest. You cannot kill a single mob all the way to max level. So basically just gathering and fetch quests you have to do to max level. That's another challenge. That's probably the last challenge I would try out because that sounds the most boring to watch, so that'd be the least of my priority, but I still want to do it. I want to do all the challenges, because you guys know me. If you guys watch my Dark Souls series and Neo and all that stuff, I am a challenge runner, and I'm a speed runner, so things like that really excite me. And then there's also the Bloodthirsty challenge, which is you can't do any quests. You can only kill mobs to reach max level 110. So it's literally just grind mobs to max level. You have to just kill anything you see to max level. You can't do quests. You can't die. Basically, all of them you can't die besides Tin Man. So that's just a given. You cannot die through any of them. And I believe you actually have to use white gear in the Bloodthirsty mode as well, the one where you only can kill mobs, you can't do any quests, or anything else. You have to gain experience through killing mobs. I think you can't die with that one either, so that's another challenge that's going to be really, really tough. So that's like the whole World of Warcraft stuff. So that's a lot of stuff that I want to bring to the channel. And then also Path of Exile just had its another expansion. I did like one video last expansion, but I still played for a couple hundred hours. I just didn't do any videos. But even that video, like I was talking about the WoW video, that video did well too. That thing has like tens of thousands of views. I think like 30,000 views or something like that. Maybe not that much. I can't remember, because I always get Path of Exile and Warframe mixed up. Because my Warframe video had a ton of views too. Basically, any free-to-play game just does really well on my channel. Besides WoW also does, because everyone plays WoW. So that's another thing I want to, start playing again and covering on the channel is Path of Exile, their new expansion. Because those are my two favorite games of all time in terms of multiplayer, is World of Warcraft and Path of Exile. Those two, in my opinion, are the best games ever created. So those I'm really excited to get back into and bring to the channel. And then just, you guys saw a Monster Hunter video yesterday, I believe it was, or maybe 2 days ago, it depends when I release this video. I had a little bit of issues with that because Capcom was automatically flagging my video for copyright, so I had to re-upload it like a bunch of times, and it just kept auto-flagging by Capcom. So I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna make no money on the video, and I'm just gonna have the copyright on my channel. It's not a strike, but it's not anything bad, but it's still, you can't monetize it and everything goes to Capcom. So I just got fed up with it, and I would rather put out the content than not. So I just released the videos. I have a bunch of videos from the beta for Monster Hunter World. I forgot to mention that it's Monster Hunter World, not just Monster Hunter. The new one that's coming out in January 26th. And man, am I looking forward to that game. When that game comes out, I am going to be playing it like crazy. It is PS4 exclusive. It might be coming out on Xbox as well. I think actually it does come out on Xbox, but it's not coming out on PC for a very long time, I would assume, because it has no release date on PC. So that's gonna be the only downside, but I'm definitely gonna be playing it the second it comes out on PS4. And then if I'm still into it by the time it comes out on PC, we'll play it on PC too. So those are the games that I'm really looking forward to right now and want to cover on the channel is, first off, Monster Hunter. That I'm extremely excited about. If you guys want to check out the videos, I'm gonna have a bunch of videos coming out. Basically it's just live stream highlights, when I was fighting each mob that was in the beta and using all the weapons. I used all the weapons in the beta, so basically just my first look at each monster, my first look at each weapon. So it's not anything fancy like a guide or something like that, but it's still content for you guys if you guys are looking forward to Monster Hunter and you want to know my opinions on all the weapons and all the monsters, all the fights, all the boss fights that were in the beta at least. And I mean, you can already tell my opinion. I am looking forward to it, and I think my game just crashed. Please don't be crashed. Okay. I don't know what that was. For some reason, the game's having huge lag spikes. It happened earlier too. But yeah, so those are the games I'm looking forward to. I want to bring to the channel. I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to, because a lot of games are coming out. A lot of games have come out this year. 2017, in my opinion, has been one of the best years of gaming in years, since at least 2014, if not 2012, 2011. Just every single game that came out this year was 10 out of 10, in my opinion. Absolutely every single one. So let me know what you guys have been playing, what you guys are looking forward to, what you guys want to see on the channel maybe that came out this year. I have a lot of games to play through. I have Shadow of Mordor DLC, Shadow of War, I have the South Park games, I have Getting Over It, all that stuff I already have. I just need to play it, and or I need to find time to play it and upload it to the channel. That's basically the worst thing about being a YouTuber and a streamer, is that time. There's not enough time in the day to do everything you want to do. Especially how, there's also a business side to it that takes up a lot of time. Like, editing videos, rendering them, making the thumbnails, and stuff like that. all that stuff takes a lot of time. So yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to all those games. They'll be on the channel eventually whenever I get to them, but I have to get to them first. So that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, let me know all the games you guys are looking forward to or things that you want to see on the channel and your opinions on the games that I've listed. Like, how are you guys looking forward, or how would you guys think about me doing like the challenges and stuff on my channel? Still gonna be coming with the Trove content. Obviously, Trove is the bulk of my content, so that's still gonna be coming out as well. But that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like, and if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button plus the bell next to it so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. If you would like to further support the channel, make sure to check out my Humble Bundle affiliate links in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.